Digestion in human beings. Human takes food through mouth and digested it in specific organs for digestion. The undigested food is defecated. The food we take passes through a specific canal which begins with buccal cavity or the buccal cavity and ends at anus. This canal is called the alimentary canal or the digestive tract, as you can see in the video. The parts of alimentary canal are buccal cavity, esophagus or the food pipe, stomach, large intestine, small intestine, rectum and anus. Digestive juices secreted by the salivary gland, liver and pancreas also help in digestion. These all glands help in digestion also. Now we will discuss about the importance of different parts. Mouth and the buccal cavity. Food intake through mouth in human beings, and this process is called ingestion. Chewing is very important in digestion, and digestion starts from mouth itself. During chewing, large pieces of food broken down into small pieces, and the action of saliva also happens in the mouth only. So you can see the food is broken down into the smaller pieces. Action of saliva on food. During chewing, food mixes with saliva. Saliva is secreted by the salivary glands present in the mouth. There are 3 types of salivary gland present on the mouth. Saliva convert starch in the food into sugar and also soften the food. Now tongue. The taste of food detected by the taste buds present on tongue. Tongue is a muscular organ inside the mouth which help to swallow the food and soften the food. You can see in the video also how food is pushed down through the tongue into the food pipe. Is esophagus or the food pipe. The chewed food passes into the food pipe. There is no secretion in the food pipe, but it is a canal which helps to transport the food from mouth to the stomach. Tongue pushes food towards the food pipe and then food reaches to the stomach. You can see in the diagram how it reaches to stomach. Now stomach. Stomach is J or U-shaped bag-like structure with thick walls. It is the widest part of the alimentary canal. Food is churned in stomach, and in stomach, mucus, hydrochloric acid and digestive juices mixed with food inside the stomach. The mucus help to moisten the food, whereas the hydrochloric acids kill harmful microorganisms and make the stomach acidic, and the digestive juices break down proteins into simpler substance by secreting the pepsin, which broken down the protein into the peptides. Small intestine. It is a coiled structure. It is about 7.5 meter long. When food enters inside the small intestine, the digestive juices from the pancreas and livers also mixed into it. You can see in the diagram how it is mixed inside the small intestine. Liver. It is the largest gland in the human body, which is pinkish brown in color. It secretes bile, which break down fats. Biles are stored in the gallbladder. Gallbladder you can see below the liver. You can see in the diagram where is the gallbladder. Pancreas. Pancreas is a leaf-shaped gland below the stomach. It secretes the pancreatic juice which break down fats, carbohydrates and proteins, as I have taught you in the previous video also. Carbohydrate break down into simple sugar in the presence of enzyme amylase. Protein into amino acids in the presence of pepsin and trypsin, and fat is converted into fatty acid and glycerol in the presence of enzyme lipase. So all these complex foods is break down in the small intestine. The wall of the small intestine have small finger-like projections. The food consumed digested is now ready to absorb into the blood. So now we will study absorption of food in the small intestine. The wall of the small intestine have finger-like projections called the villi, which have a network of blood vessels. And what is the function of the villi? It increases the surface area of absorption. You can see the small network of blood vessels inside the villi. Villi absorb digested food. The absorbed food then sent into bloodstream and build complex substances like protein. Already protein is broken down into simpler substances, but in the bloodstream it is again converted into the complex substances. This process is known as the assimilation. The undigested and unabsorbed food enters the large intestine. Large intestine is wider than small intestine. When food enters in the large intestine, it absorbs water from the undigested food and send the undigested food in the rectum. The large intestine has two parts, colon and the rectum. So undigested food reaches to the rectum, and from rectum it is sent to the anus, and from anus it is thrown out from the body. So this is the digestion process.